Um, Hi. Yesterday I made a video about how to carry love within your heart and manifest the reality you want from a place of love. And so someone asked me, hey, Bonita, that's great, but how can I have love in my heart? How can I be a person of love when I'm feeling so distressed by everything that's going on around me? I'm being impacted by my environment, so I cannot feel love. And because I cannot feel love, I can't manifest from a place of love. So I wanted to address that because, yeah, of course, it's not easy. It's a challenge. If it were easy, then we wouldn't have any problems. It's very easy to have love and peace in your heart when you're in an environment that supports that. The challenge is to have love in your heart when things that are painful to you are around you. So here's one way, not the only way, here's one way to do that. First, go and watch the movie Life is Beautiful. It came out like, I don't know, 1989, 92, something like that, starring Roberto Benigni. And it is actually the biography of his father. It's a beautiful, beautiful story about a man who chooses to see the love and the beauty in life no matter what. And if you want to really, absolutely see beauty, then go on YouTube or whatever and watch the Oscars ceremony that year when and Roberto Benigni's reaction when he hears his movie called out, because no one thought he would win, and his film swept the awards. So, and that was like all a tribute to his father. It was very beautiful. So watch Life is Beautiful, and it will show you how it's your choice what you choose to carry in your heart, no matter what. So the other thing about this is, okay, that's a nice inspiration, but how do you do it in your daily life? Um, Certainly, I don't want you to feel bad. Oh, he did it, you know, in this terrible situation, and I can't seem to do it in a nice situation. Now I feel guilty on top of it. No, that's not the point. I'm going to jump a little, but it'll all come together. So, Harry Houdini, the great escape artist. Um, he would do this one trick where he would be manacled, he'd be shackled, and then he'd go into a steamer trunk, which would be locked with a key, and the key would be, you know, handed off to someone in the audience. And then that steamer trunk would be lowered by ropes into a huge aquarium filled with water. So he's all like curled up and he's shackled by his ankles and his hands with limited movement, closed in a trunk with water geysering in through the cracks. And it's pitch dark. And within a very short period of time, the trunk pops open and he stands up and climbs out of the aquarium. Ta-da! Um, Here's how he did it. First of all, he had a little key, in his cheek. He'd cheek the key. So they'd put him in, and he would take the key out, unlock the manacles. The locks in the trunk had a little keyhole on the inside, so he could unlock from the inside, pop open, pop out. Now here's the thing: Harry Houdini was a master craftsman. He did metalworking, he did mechanical creations, and he was a furniture builder. So he could have designed his own steamer trunk and his own locks where he could just press a latch with his button and the locks would pop off, and press a little button and the locks explode open. But he still chose to actually use the key. And in practice sessions, he would actually use sometimes a lock pick, so that he knew if he could do it with a lock pick, then he knew he could do it with a key. He was always challenging himself because he really was a true master craftsman. He didn't want to do what he thought of as cheats and do little buttons and levers and tricks. He wanted to actually escape. And people would ask him, like, how can you do this? He was so focused. He was so focused. Harry Houdini did not acknowledge fear in his life. He said, the job is to go beyond fear and focus on what it is that you desire. So he was maybe, a brilliant mindfulness meditator. He had the ability to say, that's what I want. I'm going to go for it. Nothing will get in my way. And that's what he did. So if you combine the brilliant mindfulness and focus of Harry Houdini with the decision to be open-hearted and filled with love, then that's how you can do this manifesting from a place of love, no matter what's going on around you. So the thing with mindfulness, and this is an important key that a lot of people don't realize, mindfulness is where you meditate and you focus on one thing for like up to minutes at a time. You observe it, you pay full attention to it, but you don't interfere with it. And that's an important element. So when I do like lead people on a body scan for mindfulness meditation, I'll say, okay, we focus on our forehead. And for like 1 to 3 minutes, all we focus on is our forehead. And whenever I see the energy of people getting distracted, I pull them back. We're focused on our forehead. We pay attention only to our forehead. What do you see and experience in your forehead? But if people find any tension or headache or anything like that, I tell them don't interfere. Recognize it, acknowledge it, but allow it to resolve on its own. So when people have like a headache and they do mindfulness, they will focus only on the part of the head. Like, say you have a headache, so you focus only on the top of your head, the sides of your head, your forehead. And you notice the headache. You see exactly where the headache is. You acknowledge it, but you don't take any action. But by acknowledging it, it resolves itself. So mindfulness allows you to get out of a reactive state and into a state where you pay close attention and then you choose what would be your true action. What is your true choice of being? And this is really important in relationships. The demise of many relationships is we're always reactive to each other. But when you stop that and you say, no, I'm not going to react. I'm going to live in its place of love. I'm going to look at this person from a state of being, a being of love. And then I will not react to them. I will just say, what is my true way of being? And that is how I will act. That's the challenge of being a person of love in your heart, even when there are things around you that do not promote love. And that is how your love then goes out and infects everyone else. And then everyone becomes a person of love. That's the goal. So, thank you. I hope that was helpful. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye.